So today we are going to make a healthy keto pizza. And these are the ingredients. It's only 4 ingredients. So what we need is almond flour. There's your almond flour. 1 egg, some mozzarella cheese, and baking powder. Okay, so those are the ingredients, and follow me to create a lovely, healthy, low-carb keto pizza. Okay, so we are going to need 10 ounces of mozzarella cheese. So let's put that in. Let's get the other one. Okay, that will do. All right, so that's 10 ounces of mozzarella cheese, and all we're going to do is melt that in the microwave for about a minute. Okay, so let's put that in the microwave. So for the rest of the ingredients, we need a small bowl, and I'm just going to zero that. And we are going to need 5 ounces of almond flour. So here's my almond flour, and I'm going to add 5 ounces of that. Okay, that's 5 ounces. And also to that, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay. All right, so that's all we need. I'm going to give that a good mix. Okay, that's it really. All right, and our cheese has melted. And if it's like this, it's not completely melted, so I'm just going to put that in for another 30 seconds until it's all completely melted. So we're going to be using a food processor to mix our ingredients together to bring the dough together. But however, you can do it by hand if you need to, but I just use the food processor because it's so quick and easy, and I just bung everything in and mix it and it's ready. Okay, so let's see what our cheese looks like now. Okay, so let's have a look. So this looks much better. The cheese has now melted, and as you can see, I can take this out, and I'm gonna now put it into my food processor. Okay, so let's put it into this food processor. Okay, so I'm gonna add the whole thing into my food processor. Okay, so now I'm going to add 1 egg to this mixture. I'm going to give that a big mix. Alright, once that's mixed, I'm going to add in my almond flour and baking powder mixture that I created earlier. So I'm just going to throw it all in. This is basically how easy it is. Okay, so just throw that all in. And I'm just going to... that off and bring it out. I'm going to put it into a big bowl. Okay, so now it's in my bowl. I'm just going to knead it a little bit. And you can see it's quite a nice consistency. It's like a real dough. It is a dough. Okay, so basically that is it. I'm going to leave it to rest for a few minutes and then I'm going to roll it out. I'm using silicone sheets to roll out my dough. You can also use parchment paper, that will work just the same way. So I'm going to roll this dough out onto, okay, so I just put another silicone sheet on top and then I just roll it out to the shape that I want. There we go, all done. Now I'm going to put some toppings on and it will be ready. To now create the topping for the pizza, and I am just using a can of tomatoes that I'd opened, and I'm just going to use the tomato sauce, but you can, you know, use the tomato paste is just fine as well. I just prefer to use this because I don't want too much of it and I can use that in the rest of something else. I'm going to have prawns for my topping, cheddar cheese, mushrooms, parmesan, and a little sprinkle of red chilies, crushed chilies. We like it spicy, so it really depends on your taste. Okay, so let's get on with the topping. I just use the paste, the tomato sauce part of the tinned tomatoes, and I'm not going to use too much, so it's just a little flavour. Okay. We don't want to add too much liquid on here. Okay, that will do nicely. Okay, and now I'm going to add my prawns. So I like to give quite a generous helping of prawns because we all like them. All right, that should do it. Okay, and some mushrooms. These are nice and big. Okay. All right. Next, I am gonna sprinkle it with my cheddar cheese. So I'm not going to be too generous with the cheese. Just a sprinkle. Okay, having said that, I think I have been quite generous. All right, now next I'm going to add a bit of parmesan. I quite like it on top. A nice flavour. Okay, that should do. And last but not least, I'm going to just lightly sprinkle that with some crushed chilies. There we go. And it is now ready to add to your oven. So this is what my pizza looks like once it's ready. That absolutely looks delicious. So give it a go. Try this awesome recipe. All the details are also in the description. Thanks, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.